Tapas Fleming here, tatlife.com. What happens to those bad emotions when you do TAT? And how come it's okay for us to include those bad feelings in the work we do? Why don't we just focus on the positive? So the bad emotions, like I'm calling bad, like things that we're stuck in, is like anger, fear, sadness, grief, worry, those kind of emotions that are stuck come from a portion of us being stuck in a moment, or you could say in a situation, in a bad event that we haven't resolved. So there's a portion of us or a part of us that just keeps on and on and on, seeing life that way. So the emotions come out of that part of us that's seeing life that way. A really simple way to think about it is if I said to you, hey, let's meet at noon at your favorite restaurant for lunch on Friday. I'll see you there. So you gave me all the information. I said, great, looking forward to it. And when it was 12:10, you thought, so what's the deal with Tapas? That's pretty late. You haven't called me or anything or texted. And then it got to be 12:20, and it was like, hey, I texted you, you haven't texted me back, I've called, I haven't heard from you. And then by 12:35, you might be feeling like, I've just been plain stood up. What the heck? You might be getting mad and thinking, why are you treating me this way? What is your story? And then at 12:36, my assistant would calls you and says, Tapas was in a serious car accident. She's in the hospital. Sorry, couldn't call you later. I just found out about it. It was on the schedule. She was going to meet you. And then at that moment, all of your emotions would probably change to, oh my gosh, is she okay? Is she going to be all right? What's happening? To concern. So were your emotions like, hey, you stood me up? Real? Yes. And 1 minute after that, were your emotions of real heartfelt concern real? Yes, they were. What happened? Your point of view changed totally. And all of the emotions that were real and went with that also immediately changed. Your thoughts, the feelings in your body, instead of like steam coming out your ears and where are you? Anger changed to real heartfelt concern. So what happens with TAT is that the parts of you that are still living from the perspective of being a child who was abused or feeling neglected or hurt by something someone said to you or hurt by being abused in one way or another, all those parts of you that have been living and reliving those conditions resolve. Your own being, your own self isn't powering up those perspectives anymore. Those perspectives, those moments dissolve into just being in the here and now with TAT, through just getting new information. Oh, I'm not there anymore. Oh, I don't have to resonate, identify, or connect with that. Oh, okay. And coming to a place of actual compassion and communicating what you wanted to then to the people who were around, all these things resolve your being fixed in that perspective, in that part of you, continuing to live that, just continuing, and all the emotions that go with it. So once you're here, and those parts of you are in the here and now, living a happy life with you right in the here and now, they're not then and there being angry, sad, lonely, isolated, grief-filled. They're just part of your being right in the here and now, part of your presence right in the here and now. You don't have portions of yourself off in other times and places continuing to watch those movies, relive those events forever. Those portions that you've addressed are now totally resolved, and they're part of your absolute presence, your ability to connect, your energy, your love right in the here and now. So all of those emotions are gone for real, and that's how it happens with TAT. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.